Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. I'm going to attempt to make some oven-baked chicken using baking soda that is supposedly as good as frying chicken. Now, how many of us tried so many times to make some delicious, healthy, baked chicken supposedly as good as fried chicken, and it's never the same? But this is a little different, and supposedly the baking soda does something scientifically. I'm not too sure what it does, but let you read what I was reading that made me decide to try to make this. Okay, here's the article that I was reading, and not to mention I have watched a lot of YouTube videos where people are attempting this, and it looks so good. So instead of reading all of this, I'm going to just scroll down, and if you want to pause the video to read it, go ahead, but I'm going to get started with this. It looks pretty simple, but we'll see. So I'm going to get all my spices and I'm going to get my baking soda all mixed up and prepare my chicken, and let's get started. I can't wait to see what it turns out like. Okay, so far I have all my spices in this bowl here, getting ready to dredge my chicken in. And I just have my favorite spices that I would use like for fried chicken. So I have paprika, onion salt, onion powder, garlic salt, just numerous spices that I like, along with the coarse salt there. So now I'm going to add the baking powder and get my chicken all dredged in the mixture. So I added about 2 tablespoons of baking powder. You can use as little or as much as you want just to try it out. Some of the recipes call for a lot of baking powder. Did I say baking soda? It calls for a lot of baking powder, but I just don't trust that it's not going to taste like baking powder. So just to try it out, I don't want to ruin a bunch of chicken, so I'm going to try out just a little bit at first to see how it goes. Before I put all the seasonings on my chicken, I'm going to spray it down with some butter nonstick flavored spray just so it'll all stick. So I'm trying to go as healthy as possible to see how good this is going to be. So I'm only going to try 4 pieces of chicken, and if it doesn't turn out great, I will have more to fry the regular way. Okay, the easiest way I found to do this is just to find a plastic bag, put all the spices in the bag and shake it up. So I'm actually going to put this in the fridge, like the page that I was reading said, and let it sit in there for a few hours. Actually, I think it said 10 to 12 hours, but I'm going to let it sit in there for a few hours, and then I'm going to get this into the oven. Okay, ready to go in the oven. I have it cooking on this tray right here because I want all the juices and the fat to drip down, and I want it to get crispy all the way around so it's not sitting in its own like fat and juice and be soggy on the bottom. So that's why I have it on a tray. So I'm going to get it in the oven and see how it turns out. Okay, and it's done. And at first glance, I would think that this was fried chicken. It smells really, really good. And I just want to test it out just to see. It's actually really, really crunchy. So I'm going to give this a taste and let you guys know how this turned out. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I was thinking that it might have maybe a baking powder taste, so I hope not. So we'll see. Okay, you guys, I tried it and it is so good. I mean, I do not taste any of the baking powder and it tastes like fried chicken. I was so skeptical. I did not even want to make a lot of chicken because I thought I was going to ruin it. Look at it. It looks like fried chicken. The skin tastes like fried chicken. It is so crazy. I will actually never fried chicken again. I mean, if I can have chicken that tastes like this without frying it, it turned out amazing. I'm just actually so surprised. So I'm actually going to make another video and I'm going to make my favorite. I love chicken tenders. So I'm going to try this recipe with chicken tenders. So I'm going to put the exact recipe I used, which really wasn't much of a recipe, but I will link it in the description so you guys can try it. I mean, why not try it if your baked chicken is healthier and you don't have to fry it, but it tastes like fried chicken? It is so good. I'm just so surprised. I'm very actually pleasantly surprised. So if you're new to my channel, please like this video and subscribe. And next, I'm going to make some baking soda baked chicken tenders. Thanks. Bye.